to introduce to you this app which I produced with an intention to support virtual consultation as some documentary evidence of having undertaken a consultation and to communicate with the other teams for continuing care for patients. This is how the app will open, and I would go through a few sections. It contains information about the initials of the patient, the registration number, date of appointment, whether they attended or did not, and the type of consultation offered, investigations offered or not, and new or so on and so on. And the last part, very important, is action for admin staff, and then a search area where you can actually search by putting the registration number of the patient within this field, and it searches for you. All right, let's see how it operates. If you want to submit one with an empty space, see what it tells you. It cannot submit without a valid ID, cannot without date of consultation, without outcome and action for staff. So that makes sure that you enter everything that needs to be done. Let's go with a patient. Remember, let's say UYU, for example, and the number, let's give is 333. That's 4 3s. Let's assume the date of consultation was today and the patient attended, okay? And this consultation was by video, and you offered some investigation. And here you can actually write some of them, maybe CT abdomen. And outcome was that the patient should await investigations, which means that you want to have a follow-up, and that may be within 3 weeks. And so you select here and put it here. And then for admin staff, you want them to actually book the follow-up so that they will arrange for it. Okay, when everything is fine, you then go on to submit, and see it brings up all the information here and asks you whether you want to change or you want to continue. And I think we want to continue, and everything is saved to a database and clears it for you for the next entry. That is done. Now let's look at if, for example, you want to now see what has been entered within this field, and you can now show records. And you see that the last person we entered was UYU, and that's a number, and that's a date of consultation, and video, CT abdomen, and so on. If you want to see more about this, you can click on one of them and it would highlight for you, okay? And you can close that, okay? If you, for example, want to select a patient to highlight, if, for example, you have plenty information here, you can put the MRN number. Let's imagine we're selecting 1111, and then you then click on select, and then it selects that automatically for you completely. Okay, we'll close this, and then I'll take you to the next phase, which then, of course, whatever you click would actually be uploaded into these fields, which we clear. Okay, if we want to now check patient 2222, which is another patient that was there, to search so that we can update the entry, all you need to do is just put 2222, and all that you entered within for that patient will be updated. Okay, it will bring it up inside here, and you can change things here and update the records. And or if you want to see the last one so that you are sure that it works well, 113333, and then YU comes in here. And let's imagine that we actually had some investigation that we did not include, and we wanted to be able to include them here so that the secretarial staff will send some blood forms to the patients. You can actually include them here, and here you will then ask, they don't only book a follow-up, but they will also send some package investigations to the patients, and you've adjusted it. Then instead of submitting a new one, you actually go here and update records, and you see that it's successfully updated. If you go into the records now, very good, and it clears as well. If you go into the records now to see, you will see that those new investigations, 3333, Good, I've been added, and all of that is captured already. The same will be if you go in here and you will see that 333 has been updated here. So really, its functionality is brilliant. You may want to delete a record, in which case you have to select here using whatever number here, 1331111. We want to delete that one. You highlight, and then you actually you right click really. So in a Mac, you actually double click